Hello. How are you? I hope good. Welcome to a new video of me. This video is about 5 types of viruses that are still more dangerous than the coronavirus. Let's go. These types of viruses are even more dangerous than any type of killer or any type of human or animal. Because these viruses have not only killed hundreds, but thousands and even millions of people. The first killer on our list is the Black Plague. In the Middle Data, the name of the virus was the Black Death. About 33% of the people in the world stray from the plague, and it is almost even more. Unlike the other types of diseases, the Black Plague is a bacterial infection and is transmitted through the proliferation of bacteria. However, not all bacteria are dangerous. Many are not. Our body also has many in it and lets them work for itself. The last flu, which was also fatal, as well as dangerous for people, was the Hong Kong flu. It was in the period between 1968 and 1970. Around 1 million people died in the process. The cause was a combination of a type of poultry plague and the normal flu, which then both have combined in the meantime, resulting in the Hong Kong flu. Fortunately, after a long time, an antibody resistance built in the human body of peoples against the flu. Fourth place is the Asian flu. It was one of the worst pandemics the world has seen at the time. This type of pandemic is also known as the influenza virus. More than 1 million people have died from the Asian flu, and many also believe that it may have been even more. Because there is still a dark figure. This took place between 1957 and 1958. Where the medical resources were not available to everyone and many had inadequate health care. Asian flu was caused by a subtype of virus that resulted from a combination of a human and avian influenza virus. This type of disease is now eradicated, but scientists suspected, until a few years ago, that it is back, however, which it is not. Luckily. Number 3. The smallpox virus. Most of you have probably heard of it. Today it is easy to prevent it by vaccination. But it used to be one of the most dangerous viruses in the world. The smallpox virus has likely been transmitted to humans from rodents. Such transmission from animals to humans has also been observed with other viruses, such as HIV and the coronavirus SARS-CoV-2. It is not yet known when this transfer took place. The European conquerors brought smallpox with them to America, where from 1518 it caused devastating epidemics among the Indians that killed millions. It is assumed that a quarter to a half, according to Gunter Louis, even up to 90% of the indigenous population of America fell victim to smallpox after the arrival of the Europeans. Because of the good and extensive vaccinations that are offered, the smallpox virus is as good as extinct. The last case of smallpox took place in 1978. No known cases have been reported since then. Second place. AIDS. Still current and still very dangerous, the AIDS virus, or better known in its other form, which is HIV. In May 2005, an international team of researchers was able to prove for the first time that the origin of HIV lies in monkeys. The research team took 446 fecal samples from wild chimpanzees in the wilderness of Central African Cameroon. The spread of HIV has developed into a pandemic since the early 1980s, which the United Nations Joint Programme on HIV/AIDS estimates has claimed around 39 million lives to date. Number 1 on today's list. The Spanish Plague. One of the worst diseases of the 20th century was the Spanish Plague. This small but really dangerous virus was at the time the most dangerous pathogen. More than 20 million people. Experts even say that it was far from more than 50 million people. I hope it was the first. So that would be more than in the 2 world wars together. What is particularly dangerous and also creepy is that there was a mixture of injured virus types, which made the Spanish Plague the most dangerous pathogen of all time. Do you also know which one is the worst of all viruses? If so, then write a comment. If you liked the video, then leave a like there. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching.